Hello, my friends. Glenda Mollett here, and welcome to my craft room. Yay, it's Thursday. I get to teach a technique. Yeah, it's a technique. It's also a fun fold, but it's a technique. It's a fun fold with a technique in it. Does that make sense? I hope so, because it's going to be fun. Okay, I'm just going to go refresh Facebook so I can keep up with names. Oh my gosh, it's working. Sort of working. There we go. All right. It's working. Yay! I love it when technology works for me. So, hello Facebook user. Hello Janet. Oh, Renee. Hello Renee. Okay. So, tonight I'm going to do a technique that I did with my team at the beginning of January. And if you are part of my team or part of any of my Silver Sisters teams, I'm going to share how to do it in our SSS Super Team event on the 3rd of February. Hello, everybody. Hello, Yvonne and Shannon. Yeah. So, Super Team event is, I belong to a group of Canadian demonstrators. We call ourselves the Silver Sisters. It's Silver Supporting Silvers. And we met in Toronto 6 or 7 years ago now, and we kind of formed an online group, and we've been supporting each other in our business. And since COVID, we've been going live 3 or 4 times a year to just have an entire day of free stuff for our team members. No sound? What? Okay. Is everybody not have sound or just Yvonne? Somebody tell me, is there sound? Because there's sound on here. Janet has sound. Oh, I'm sorry, Yvonne. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So back to the super team thing. So if you're part of my team, then you get an all-day free event. It starts now. We go from the east side of Canada to the west side of Canada. So we're all across. And it starts Pacific time at like 7:15 in the morning, but you don't have to be up that early. And it goes right until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's all done in our special exclusive Facebook group, and it's free. And I think there's 12 presentations this time, and we have no restrictions except that we're focusing on the new catalog and maybe celebration. That's the only restriction. The leaders get to do whatever we want for our teams. So it's going to be fun. If you are part of my team, make sure you're ready for that on the 3rd of February. It's a Saturday. If you're not part of my team and you're looking to be a demonstrator and get all the perks, including a minimum of 20% off all of your orders, get a hold of me, because I'd love to add you to my team, and then you too can come on the 3rd of February. Okay, I need to go back and see who am I missing names. Hey, Leanne. Okay, I'm going right back to the beginning. Renee and Janet and Yvonne and Shannon and Leanne and Norma and Debbie. Oops. Marcia, Nadine, Pat, Connie. Hey! Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Now, I'm going to flip you around because, I have chocolate. So let's have some chocolate. And don't let me forget tonight, I have the Share It Saturday draw from the 13th of January to do. I didn't do it on Monday because I ran out of time. I forgot to do it on Tuesday. So tonight I have to do it. I got the duck races all queued up, ready to go. There we go. I added a mini Milky Way tonight and some, what are these called? They're Coke bottles, but they're the Haribo things, Oh, good. I'm glad you have sound, Yvonne. So there you go. There's white eggs and there's white kisses. Oh, maybe I ate the last one. Nope, there's one left. Okay, I ate the white ones. White kisses. This one is a multicolored kiss. There's celebration cookies, Kit Kats. There is salted taffy. There you go. Grab your Hello, Carmen. Okay, let's get started. So tonight I'm going to do the partial die cut technique with you, and it is dirt simple, people. Dirt simple. So this is the original card that I did. Is that not cool? Look at that. So the die is only cut here. So you cut it this way, like this. And I used the Thoughtful Expressions dies. And then I showed, oops, look, there's evidence. I ate one of the white kisses. Oops. Beep. And then this is the one I did with my team. They're both the same. I used the same supplies. Now you have an option. You can glue this down and it'll open this way, but it doesn't get that swing thing happening. See? Now I'm going to use circles tonight because I wanted to show you that it works with any die. You could do squares, circles, ovals. Sorry, I have an itchy eye. I can't see. You know what makes this card beautiful? The paper. I'm sorry. Do you know that it's the 25th of January and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks and celebration is over. And your chance to get this paper will be gone. The chance to join my team and get even more free stuff or the glass mat will be gone and you will be sorry. Okay, so I have my supplies. The only ink is Memento. That's it. And happy birthday. That's it. Because the rest is all paper, right? I took the happy birthday from Translucent Florals. Now, this is available to view online. It's not in any of our publications. And I'm going to finish off with the rainbow adhesive-backed dots because I love how they coordinate with this. And the Stylish Shapes dies. I don't know which size I'm going to use because I hadn't really thought about it. Yep, the big one and then the second to the big one. Okay, you need something that you can nest. See how that, you don't have to, but I want to nest it. If you could also cut the second one out of designer paper if you want and put just a sentiment on it. What was I working on today? Oh, I'm working on my class for March using, hang on. Oh, I forgot what the class is. It's the Lifetime of Love bundle is coming in March. So you still have about 6 days to register for my hot air balloon class. That's coming in February. And then March, I'm doing Lifetime of Love. Okay, card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Thanks, everybody. Then I have my envelope. And guess what? My envelopes arrived yesterday and today. I'm now fully stocked in envelopes. I am so excited. And I got to give Janet back her package of envelopes too. Inside basic white is 5 1/4 by 2. For the front, for my second die cut, it's 3 by 3. Then there is the piece for my sentiment, 5/8 by 1 1/4. I have a set of fussy cut birds for the inside. You can see it's off the edge. Don't throw those edge pieces away, people. You can use those on the edge of your card and you'll see that. Oh, I didn't do one for the envelope. Oh, I'm going to have to get the designer paper out and cut another one. There's one I'm going to do for the front. And then there's 3 pieces of designer paper. These are all 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. So I have 2 and 1. Now this one I can't use this way because it should be that way. And if I did that, it wouldn't stand up. No. I was going to say maybe we can do it this way, but no, it won't stand up. So this one has to be this way. So these two have to go this way. Don't have to, but I want to put them on this way. So there is on the front. And then on here, this is the white piece, and there's, oh, I didn't put a piece on the white, so I got one for the envelope. And then this is for the inside. Now, this one, I didn't put anything on the back of it. This one, I put the designer paper back on it after I die cut it. Now, there is an issue if you are using a non-circle die, getting things all lined up. And you might see, this is the one I demonstrated. So I did, you know, how it is when you're doing something live, it never works out properly. So it didn't line up 100%, but I'm letting that go. And I'm going to show you circle tonight. So hopefully the circle will eliminate that problem, but we'll see. Okay. The first step is to put your designer paper on the front because you want to cut it. So we're going to cut it from this side. And we're going to put our die on here like this. And then we're going to cut this side. But because you're cutting that side, you're also cutting this side. Hang on a sec. Yeah. I'm thinking. Because I think I put the paper on this side and cut it so that you have all the dots in the right. I'm not going to worry about that piece on the back, but you do have to have this piece on. Okay. So we have, fold this piece back and line that up. And you know, I usually tell you when you're doing a fun fold it one way, then fold it the other way, and then fold it back the first way again. It just helps break the fibers down and your card sits a little flatter. Okay, so I'm going to put my designer paper. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it this way. And then we'll put the designer paper on and cut it. So you want to put this, set this where you want it. So I don't want it too close to this side because I want to be able to have room to put adhesive when I put my designer paper on there. So maybe I'll just kind of right about there. And then I'm going to use a couple of pieces of washi tape to hold it in place. Like this. Now, you open the card up. Hi, Kathy. You're not late. I'm not done yet. Only time you're late is if I'm finished. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you're going to put it in your machine. Anybody else's top plate look like this? Holy man, got a lot of use today. You put it on your cutting plate like this to one side, and then you take your top cutting plate and you line it up with that score line there so that when you run it through your machine, you're cutting only this area because this doesn't have a cutting plate over top of it. It's not going to cut it. So I'm going to run it through like this. Of course, it's going to move and I'm going to have to reset it up, but that's okay. Make sure your card is straight. Make sure your plate is right on that. It won't go through. Oh my gosh, because it's so warped. It's not going through. Come on. Hang on. It does go through, but if you have a plate that is so warped like mine, sometimes it doesn't work. So then you flip it around or you go get another plate. Now, do you want me to show this to you? I can put my machine up here. I don't usually do this because I find this annoying when people do this, but this might help you. So I'm lining my plate up right there. Now let's see if this will go through. Nope. Okay, I have to get a flatter plate. Just hang on. Hang on. It's because this has got too much of a dish in it, and it won't grab going through the machine. Okay, there we go. Put that on there like that. Oh yeah, it moved. It moved while I was dealing with those issues. Okay, flat plate. Put it through here. Line this up on the score line like that, and then run it through. See how it grabs so much nicer when your plate is flat. And then you just run it through and it will click and pop out the other side. Okay. All right. I'm missing all the names that are coming through. The designer paper is 5 1/4 by 1 7/8 times 3 pieces. Hi, Dimity. Hi, Val. Hey, Marie. Okay, going back to, so I've got this now, and you see it cut the half a circle. So now I have this piece and this piece. You see how easy that is? Ah! You know those things when you're watching something and you finished it and it's like, wow. Then you can go, ah, and it works. Okay, so now I'm going to take my designer paper. I have to figure out which way up is up. Because see, this is supposed to go this way apparently, but you know. Okay, so now I'm going to put it, I'm going to lay it on here. But I'm going to get a little tiny bit of temporary adhesive just so it stays in place. Like that. And then I can just barely see those cut lines there. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Let's take that tape off of there. And I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to put this right side down. Then I'm going to open it up like this. Take my pencil and do that. And now I can take my die and line it up. And because I drew it on the inside, I can place this on the inside, theoretically. Kind of guessing where it should be. Now, I know when I was building this the first time around, I had a much better idea than this, but you know what? I can't remember what it was. And the reason I'm doing it like this is because I like to have this, you're going to see this part, and I like to have the good side of the die cut there. I don't care if it's here or not, but I can take this part and put it there. So if I put this back on here, line this up, doesn't matter where you put it because it's going to be exactly the same, and put that right on that cut, then you know that you're going to get it right. Right? Sure, we'll go with that. There we go. So this is going to line up with that. So I've got it, I moved it till it sat down in those, the stitch marks there. So line this up. This is probably the way I did it. Hello, Blondie. Just call me Blondie. There. So I've got this lined up and hopefully sitting in those. I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to center this. Then I'm going to take my die, put it on here, and move it around till it goes down in those stitch marks. And then I'm going to put it on. So theoretically, when I cut this now, I'm going to cut the whole thing like this. It should match. And I can go back to my other plate. I don't have to use my brand new one. And then you pray that it actually works. Okay, so now when I take this off, we have a die cut piece for the front that has the stitch marks in the right direction. And that's going to sit on here like this. Sort of. Apparently not. It's all right. There we go. Just got to move it. Because it's a circle, I just have to move it a bit till it gets in there. And then this piece, I can put on the back side if I want to cover up those backside dots. But of course I drew on this, so now I have to erase it. Okay. Now, the hard part is done. I'm going to put that back. And then I'm going to cut out of that 3x3 square. I'm going to cut the other one, which is hiding. So this is one size smaller, so I can layer it on there. And we'll just cut that out. And that's the only die cutting on this card. It's those two circles. Okay. Now we'll take that piece of temporary tape off there. And where's my Stampin' Seal? Some adhesive on here. So I was busy today doing the getting our PDF ready for the Creative Escape. So all the cards are now done. The videos are done. The PDF is done. So those of you that got the virtual edition, that you will get the PDF in an email on hopefully the 1st of February, if I don't forget. So you can get your kits prepped and join us for the class on the 25th of February, which just happens to be my niece's birthday. And if you are coming in person, then we're all ready to go. And this is not lining up because it's sticking too much. Hello. Are we having fun yet? Marble cake. Oh, I'll have lemon loaf, please, Marie. Oh, Carmen, you lived close to where Marie is. That's cool. I love seeing you guys making connections again after so long. I'm just going to put this on here, and if it doesn't line up, it doesn't line up. I'm not going to sweat it. Because you know what I can do? I can go back in here and recut this if I want. If I was so inclined, I could just go in here and do this and cut off that piece there, but I'm not worried about it. Oh, Carmen wants the marble cake. Somebody else's lemon loaf. Okay, now this one, I'm going to put adhesive on, and I'm going to put it on the back of that circle. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't like to see the wrong side of a die cut happening. Is anybody else like that? Or does it not bother you if the wrong side of the die cut is showing? A lot of people, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now that's the side one that's going in the wrong direction. So it doesn't really matter which direction this designer paper is going in, because usually the other side is usable. Okay, so I'm going to line this up with the bottom of the one on that side. Oops, except it's not over far enough. Hang on. There we go. I'm going to put that in there like that. And then this one, oh, I think I'll put that up. Okay. I could put blue on there, but I like the flowery birdie parts. So would you guys do this? It doesn't look as nice. I agree. It does not look as nice. Look at that, Marie. You and Carmen grew up so close together. Okay, so this is going to go on this side. So I was doing a card today for that class, and I got a little carried away with the itty bitty parts of it. And all I could hear in my mind was the ladies that come to my classes telling me that there was too many bits. So the card I created today will be the bonus card for the tutorial only subscription. Okay, there we go. That's in there like that. That's in there like that. See? Now, I'm just going to do a bit of trimmy here, because circles are not as easy to line up as I thought they were. But that's okay, because we can trimmy. I already fussy cut the birds out. I was doing that when Cameron got home tonight. We had the kids here for dinner again. Heather is on her way home. She gets home tomorrow. They fly in at some ungodly time of the night tonight into Vancouver. Okay, now we're going to layer the second circle on there. So the kids were over here for dinner tonight. Sad to think that things are back to normal next week. There we go. Now that will stop any flip-flopping of that one. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Now, this little birdie's going to go on here like this. And with these birds, I don't do anything to them. I don't like underneath it. I like just the plain white, because these are so busy that I don't want to put a color on there. Now, I did see my friend Leanne. I was watching her video last night. She did. Oh, I got to show you the card she sent me. Okay, I just got it out so I can show you when I'm done. Maybe I'll remember. She was doing a card and she sponged right in the center. So tell me, do you think that I should put some balmy blue just in the center of this one, and not all over it, just in the very center while this is drying? And this one is, I'm going to put on the envelope. So shall I use a spun or a blending brush and add a little bit of balmy blue to the center of that circle? She did last night. She does What You Making Wednesdays. And it was a cool card. So if you want to see what she made, go to Dead Rock Stampers, which is really a funny name. Except when you realize that her name is Livingston, Leanne Livingston, and her business is Dead Rock Stampers. So you have living and dead and stone and rock. So it didn't make sense to me till she explained it. but I think it's pretty cool. Ooh, light bit of balmy balmy blue apparently is the new color of the day. Balmy blue. I can do that. Okay, let's get the sentiment stamp, and then I'll get the balmy blue out. Yeah, so if you haven't watched her before, you need to. She's a hoot. She is a hoot, and she's my travel buddy. She's the one I'm going to Houston with in like 36 days or whatever it is. Watch out, Houston, Texas. Oh, crooked. Apparently, the bottom is not straight with. Then I stuck my finger in it. Let's see if I can get it straight this time. That'll do. It will do. Okay. Balmy blue I have. And I need to order some more. I need to order some more minis because I got 3 minis and I don't know where the third one is. Oh, yes, I do. It's over in my pile with the card I made today because I haven't written my recipe yet. So I leave them. Now, this is interesting. I have no idea what my computer just did, but it just opened up a second window, which means I can do this. If I do this, I wonder how it does that. Anybody know how you can open up a second window on your computer? Because then I can do this and I can see your names and me at the same time. Cool! Okay, so balmy blue. And I'm going to put a little right in the center. Ink up my baby brush. Glenda, if you have trouble with your positioning your paper when you placed it wrong, try huffing on it. It peels right off. Marie, no way. Really? I'm going to have to try that, but not now because I'm happy with the placement now. I will have to give that a try. This has got a mung on it. So I'm concentrating right in the very center and then moving out. So it gets a little bit of blue out a little bit further, but I don't want it very dark. So I don't have much pressure at all on there. Okay, where's my bird? Let's see if there's enough on there that you'll be able, Nope, need a little bit more. Need to go out just a bit further because the bird is quite big. There. There we go. This is so cool. I can see the names and I can see me. I don't have to watch myself at a 20-second delay to find the names. Okay, I stuck my finger in the wrong one. This one here is going to go on here like that. And then the happy birthday. Which one is better? That one's crooked. That one is crooked. Anyways, Leanne and I are off to Houston for Stamping Up thing on the 13th of March. So when I'm in Tofino, we're home Saturday, and I'm home Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday I head off to. Oh, I don't like that. He looks like he's sitting back. I wonder if I can get it. Oh yeah. See what happens when you let Tombow dry? It becomes glue dots, and you can kind of lift it up. And then I have glue So I just need to get my glue eraser, get rid of all those little dots of glue, because I didn't like the placement of that bird. He looked like he was sitting back on his haunches. It's not the way things are supposed to go. Come on. Okay. There. I just have to angle his branch a bit. Now we'll put this on there. So, what are you doing? Anybody got plans for the weekend? Anything exciting happening? I'm going to Powell River for a class. Now, you have to be careful that you don't put this overlapping that, or it's not going to swing. So I might have to change the positioning of this a bit and because I had more room with that one. Maybe I could just move the bird down. Let's move the bird again. We have the technology to move the bird. So that takes care of my Sunday, because I have to leave home at 7:30 in the morning to catch the ferry over to Powell River. There we go. And I think I'll angle it over that side. As that goes on there straight. And then we have our class from noon till like 4 o'clock, and then I get back on a ferry again. Ta-da! There we go. It's done, except for the bling. I got Winky out. Ooh, Renee has a women's conference at her church. That sounds fun. Anytime women get together, it's a good time. Okay, I'm just adding a bit of Winka Stella to the flowers and a little bit on the bird. And then just kind of going on the flowers that are on the front and just adding a bit of, I don't want to color them all because it can be overwhelming, but you just make a streak in each one and it does exactly the same thing. Okay, that's it for a Winky of Stella. Did you get my pecan pie blends? Did I get your pecan pie blends? I have pecan pie blends. I thought they were Maria's. I'm going to make a note because I have to look into that, Valerie. Val, pecan blends. I might have fallen down on, thought I mailed them to you. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about it now. I will deal with it afterwards. But thanks for the reminder. Okay, get out the rainbow adhesive-backed dots, and these are in all sorts of lovely colors. And I would like to use a Flirty Flamingo one. And I think I would like to put it right here. And then I would like to use a bubble bath one and put it, where will we put it? Right here. Right there. And then this one up here. No, don't like that color blue. Let's try this one. Yep, that's the color. There we go. Now we just have to do the envelope. You're blonde and old. Oh, Nadine's granddaughter's going to stay with them for a week while Mom goes to her conference. Oh, that sounds fun, Nadine. Yeah, Pat, this is the most amazing designer paper we've had in a long time. Every year, Stampin' Up's designer paper gets better and better. They said to us a couple of weeks ago that our purchasing patterns have changed. Where before designer paper and embellishments were not big sellers, now they're selling huge. No kidding. When you have gorgeous paper, why not? There's the envelope. See, it has that bird, and it looks like it was meant to be there. So there's our card. Flippy, flippy. Flip, flop, partial die cut front thing. And this one uses the Thoughtful Expressions dies. And I didn't put that extra piece on there. So you can see the difference between it. And then this is the third one. And that has the piece. So when you open it, it kind of matches, right? There we are. I love the paper too, Renee. Oh, Marie, you need to get yours. Get it soon. I finally ended up catching all of my orders that have been missing in action have arrived in the past 2 days. Yesterday, I drove 30 kilometers delivering stuff. And tomorrow, I got to go out again. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. I love this. It's the paper that makes this card gorgeous. Now, I want to show you the card I got from Leanne. So our Silver Sisters do a swap. Every new catalog, we get together, we do a swap. That means, say 8 people are participating, we make 8 cards, we send the same, 8 cards of the same, and we send 7 of them out, and we get 7 back. This is the one Leanne made. Look at this. Is that not the cutest card? This is the technique she was doing last night. So it's called a floating technique. So that's a piece of window sheet under there. And then you just lay your designer paper strips on top of it with about a quarter of an inch to an eighth of an inch in between. And then trim off the excess. And that's the background. Is that not cute? And then there's the inside. I didn't get this. Now I know that Pat loves this bundle. So there you go, Pat. She used some flat pearls on here, which it looks amazing. I love it. That it almost makes me want to get that bundle, almost. But I want to do this technique. And she did one last night where she used thick and then thin and then different size all the way down. It really was amazing card. All right, I'm clearing off my desk. We'll do this. I got to put Leanne's recipe back inside. We always send recipes so we know how to make it, or we know what's used to make it. I need to get at my computer so I can do the draw. Are we ready to do the duck draw? Kathy, you got the stamp set, but not the bundle? Yes, the window sheet is up on dimensionals. So you put dimensionals underneath where the strips are. They are on dimensionals, yes. Go for it, Pat. Pat's going to make it. Oh, yes, it's on dimensionals. You're welcome. Okay, let's do the draw for the Share It Saturday on January the 13th. I have my computer. Let me flip you here so I don't make you seasick while I'm taking it down off my stand. Then it closed itself. So much for technology. You didn't think you would use the punch? Well, you can always fussy cut because it's not too difficult to fussy cut those cows. Okay. I have issue. There we go. Okay. I'm going to remove. Add that one. All right. So I'm the. Yes, I set up the duck race. I did. It's all ready to go. Okay, I'm going to go here. And I'm going to go here. And I'm going to set up the duck race. Now, I can't get the sound because then I'll get a horrendous echo. But can you see the duck race? Can you see the duck race? Somebody tell me yes, you can. I think you can. Okay, here we go. Wait, I have to find the start. There it is. Oh, and I didn't set it up for longer than 10 seconds, but that's okay. Ready, set, go. And who's coming in the lead? It's Connie 11. Ooh, here comes Yvonne stealing home plate. There we go. Yvonne is the winner of the Share It Saturday draw. Her number one card. I love it when you guys share more than one card. Sorry, I'm just writing this down. Yay! Let's race again. This isn't for any points, but just because I like watching this, let's just do again. Here we go. Who's going to win this time? Nobody is going to win anything. But I like to see it. Oh, there comes Nadine. Oh, Connie's in the lead. Connie got it. Yay! Oh, I know. It's such little things keep me happy, right? It's the little things that make life enjoyable. Oh, thanks for sharing it. I do appreciate it. If you are enjoying my video, then hit those emojis and let Facebook know that you are. Oh, thanks, Cindy, for sharing. Let Facebook know that you are enjoying my video. There, now I can see the names again. I'm going to have to figure out how I opened up two windows. All right, so I did the draw. So Yvonne will get a card and a little gifty from me as a thank you. And I will be back on Monday night. And on Monday night, let's see what I'll be doing. Oh, a card with Planted Paradise. Now, Planted Paradise is not a set that I would ever have ordered. Let me find it for you. This is Planted Paradise. I would never have ordered this. It's not my style at all. But we were given it when I did the Stamping Up convention in November. So I had to create a card with it. And I did it with my Sunshine Club ladies last week, and they loved it. Who knows, right? So we'll make a card with that on Monday. You're very welcome. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and stay tuned. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon in my craft group. Stamp and Smiles. Bye for now.